I do want to hear you speak on when men become accomplished and successful and start having some money in their pocket, why a lot of young men, especially in our community, want to run through women at that point and don't want to settle down then and there. I want to get your honest opinion on that. But let me play this audio one more time.
Does anybody else cry at work on their break? Because I just hate fucking working. I'm just tired of fucking working. Like, I'm 23. I should be living my bad bitch life. Like, I should not be. Like, I'm supposed to be in the high rises with the scammers and fucking, like, this is just not what the fuck I imagine myself. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is like too much. Like, I deserve to be living my bad bitch lifestyle. New hair every week, nails, new lashes. I'm miserable. I'm fucking miserable. Oh my God. My gaslight is on as I speak. Like, I don't even have the words to commute the way I feel. Like, this just cannot be my life. Like, this can't be it.
Noble been trying to tell y'all about these women for the longest, but y'all always tell him that he don't know what he talking about. But supervillain, I do want to hear from you on why you think a lot of young men, especially in our community, want to quote unquote run through bitches when they start getting money and start getting some notoriety and when they have the opportunity to do so.
I'm gonna give you a great analogy, brother. I often refer to things as like kind of business in the world, like transactions and things like that. I heard a quote that says only founders get equity. So what I mean by that is when you first start like a company, let's just use Apple for example, right? Apple is in a phase where at first it needed sponsorship, it needed help, it needed investors. Let's just say investors, right? So it didn't have much value at first, but then it got a few investors involved, and then it started to work its way up. And those investors, you had to work hard to get those investors on board. You had to work hard to say, hey, this is Apple, or my company Apple. I think I was going to have a lot of value. I want to do something new in the world, et cetera, right? So you work hard, you get those few investors, and then a few years later, let's just say 10, 20 years later, you've accumulated all this value. You are one of the biggest names in tech, right? One of the top 5. Now, when that quote as far as only founders get equity, now the people that invested early, they get to reap huge benefits off of that investment. And the people that come after to get involved, those are now going to be more than likely your employees, or those are going to be people that want to get with your company. You're not looking for investors anymore. You don't need investors. You need employees, or you want employees. They don't get to have those. You're not interested in, giving everything to somebody that just came along later after you've already did all the work. You get an application. What do I say? No, you get a 1099. You're gonna be temp. You're gonna be temp work. You're gonna be here for a short period of time. I don't need you that much. I'll have your services, and then I'll continue to grow and elevate beyond that. I don't need to, settle down or like put my company away or I'm good. And everybody wants to be a part of like Apple or wants to work at Apple now. So why would I stress about, one, settling down or just giving everything up? I already did the work by myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't need to worry about if I'm being demand. I know I'm Apple. You know about me. Like, you see my results. So Yogi says, so investors aren't a benefit. Of course, investors are a benefit early, are more of a benefit early. But once you just start to grow and elevate and just compile on itself, your success begins to compile, and people want to join in later. I have a job application, but you're not going to be one of the investors if you would have got in early. A woman that would have got in early, she could have, had a bigger claim to that company. Now a woman comes along later, you already did all the work. I don't really need your investment that much, or you can't even add on to me that much. I'm already self-made. I'm self-built. You can get an application now. You can work for me for a salary. And then once that expires, and if that expires, then that's it.